Welcome to a morning hike. And that's what we're doing down here at the lake. So, we're gonna go. So when you come on, chat with me. I'd like to talk to you. Here I am. Whoopee! Yeah. So here we go. We got to go down there. Yeah. Almost forgot where I was going. If we went that way, it'd take me forever to get back around here. And I ain't got time for that. But I got the personal hotspot on, so we should be okay with the signal. I've got pretty good service right now. So when you come on, remember to hit that like button when you come on. And how you doing? Sorry, didn't mean to blind you. Blinded by the light. So how's everybody this morning? Got 4 people on. Trying to look at you and look where I'm going, make sure I don't run into a tree. A buddy of mine did that one night. We were in a car, like 4 or 5 of us, maybe 6. But down the road from here, we were like, I was 18, 19, and we were smoking pot. Well, the car broke down. Well, so we had to walk. So we just got done smoking a doobie, my best friend. Here we were walking along, you know, down the road, and he runs into a light pole. Boom! Just like that. We're like, Jerry, there's a pole there. Yeah, I know. That's funny. I'll never forget that. Jerry Wayne Wilson, my best friend. He's still around. Hey, how's everybody doing? Well, we're hiking this morning. Take a day of not in the cemetery. See, I do different stuff, just not the cemetery. But it's getting cooler, so I'll be going different places to kind of hike. Maybe get Miss Kim to go along with me. Hey, Kim Davison, how you doing? And Sandy Pack, Sandy's Pack. Everybody, let me tell you, if you're a creator and have a channel, I've been trying to go through and see who I like and who I don't. I mean, if I like your channel, if I subscribe, you're right up my alley. Because, and if you're a video gamer, but you watch the channel, I'm sorry, Hey, Linda Kay. Ah, there we go. I pinned it for you. Linda, she's my sidestepping Miss Sheriff. She is a missus, but she does. She carries a triple load of sidestepping buckshot. So if you ain't careful, she'll kick you off. Hey, Mark. Yeah, got a bug on my face. Now we're going back here to the lake, but there's a hiking trail. That's what we're on. Now, if I get monetized, because they still have to review, so it's gonna be a month before I hear back from YouTube. So, hello, bear. You doing okay? So if I do, before I lose my thought, if I didn't already, I think I did. It'll come back. Maybe. I only had one little cup of coffee, so I think I need a whole lot more. But I'm trying to stay away from the caffeine because been having kind of chest problems not last week, but the week before. Started out having some chest pains. But it's been kind of hot at work. So that's where I've been having them at. So I drink some water and, 16-ounce water, they go away. So I don't know what's up with that. Maybe probably just need to keep myself hydrated. That's probably what's wrong. So keep me in your prayers. I don't want to have no stroke or heart attack. I'm getting up in that age range. I got to watch what I consume because it could cause me a bad trouble. Low blood pressure? Well, I take blood pressure medicine because I have high blood pressure, but I only take one, it's a 10 milligram of lisinopril one time a day. I take that in the morning. And I forgot to take that bone pill. I was supposed to take it yesterday. I didn't take it, so I'm kind of in trouble. Because I took it last Sunday, not yesterday. So I'm supposed to take it once a week for my bones. So, shame on me, right? But you have to take it 30 minutes before you eat or drink anything the first part of the day. And I'm not one of those people that get up and ready for biscuits and gravy. My stomach's not ready for that. Not for a couple hours. No, it's ready for the coffee. Does your heart ever feel it's missing a beat? No? No, my mom has, you reliquar heartbeats. She's got, like, her heartbeats are slower than what's supposed to be. And I'm the same way. My heartbeats are not like bump, 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 bump. They're like 40 to 50 beats a minute. Slow. it's playing a slow tune until I get excited and I just can't hide it. I know. I want to. I want to. But I do get a little bit, here lately I've been feeling anxiety attacks. So after I get those, that's when I feel my heart beat kind of like, I just feel, when my heart beat, it does like bump, 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 bump. When I start having the anxiety attacks, and I just started having those like 2, 3 weeks ago. I hardly ever have ever had those in my lifetime. Because I smoked pot back in the day, that's what kept me from getting the anxiety. Because growing up around my dad, he would give you a whole lot of anxiety. So, then he accused me of smoking pot when I wasn't. So, when I got fed up with it, well, my best friend said, I got some pot. No. But he said, yeah, gonna have to do it one time in your life to experiment. So I'm like, okay. I was 18. And heck, that was the best thing ever happened to me. Because living with Dad, I could smoke me a doobie. He could cuss me up and down. And it wouldn't affect me. Yeah, he was a verbal abuser. Heartbeat, is that you? No, you got the wrong heartbeat. This is me, Jason. How do you do? Please hit that subscribe button, the like button, notification to all. Because if you don't have that, you're probably not going to get the notifications. Sometimes, too, if you don't get the notifications, I've had people have to unsubscribe and resubscribe. So, hello, Bradley. Sorry I needed to text you, but man, I forgot all about it. I just had one little bitty cup of coffee. So tonight, no live stream. We're gonna take a break. We need an evening to ourselves. Same way with Thursday. No live stream Thursday night because I got some things outside the house I need to do. But I've been kind of waiting for cooler weather to do it. I don't know if this week's gonna be the week to do it either. But tomorrow, oh yes, tomorrow there'll be a live stream because this channel is 1 year old tomorrow, y'all. 1 year old. I didn't think it was gonna ever amount to a hill of beans. To tell you the truth, when I first started this, I'm like, ain't nobody gonna watch me. More people is gonna pick on me than watch me. So I couldn't have done this. Got it monetized. Well, it ain't monetized yet, but I got to that point where I could be. So I'm just waiting for YouTube. Hey, Linda. Hey, Jaybird. I thought you were talking to me. You're talking to the Jaybird second. I'm Jaybird first. Because I'm older. My grandpa nicknamed me Jaybird. And his dad nicknamed him Jaybird. So, kind of weird. It's like we were meant to be friends, weren't we, Jay? I have to wait back from YouTube to email me back, and it's gonna take up to a month. So I'm figuring around between the 8th of September and the 15th, we will know something. So keep your fingers crossed and pray that they don't turn me down, that I get accepted. That would be a blessing. That would be a blessing. I'm gonna come over here in a couple weeks and do some fishing with you guys. Get my pole and I gotta. It's pretty out there. Let me zoom it in or zoom out. Bring your, bring your boat, Jay. You can bring your boat out here. This is a silly lake. It's big. There's a lot of other lakes that I can take you to too. Not just this one. There's some big lakes. What's Bar Lake? Now that's a good one. But this used to be where Crossville got their water source back in the 20s and 30s. Well, maybe earlier than that. You'll have to look it up. But it tells about it. Yeah, this used to be where Crossville got their water. So, any of you guys from my neck of the woods, this is what your great great grandparents were drinking out of. Don't that make you want to take a sip too? I want to do that. Ain't no telling what you're digesting. Hey, Joshua. Sorry, didn't say you. Come on, you snuck in on me. Yeah, it's a big lake. I love it. The dam is way over there on the other side. Like, you have to go way over there, go that way. And then it goes plumb around through there, up that way. Then it cuts back up around that way. It's a big lake. Big lake. It's got a hiking trail pretty much all the way around it. And here comes a duck. Let me try to see him. Or a goose. I was born this way. Too bad I ain't got a duck call. Ain't that pretty? Tell me. So, Linda, you're in Alabama. So we're gonna have to everybody's getting together next year this time. We're gonna have a sidestepping hoedown, so to speak. And I need to There we go. Sorry. Had you zoomed in or out? One of the two. Yeah, I can't wait. If the YouTube channel does get monetized, they'll let me be able to put back money for it. Who knows? I might have some property before it happens, and we'll just have it right there. Put up some, what you call 'em? Tiny cabins, tiny homes, and y'all can just, camp out, stay over there. We'll have a big old bonfires. So you guys can save your money. I'll show you all kinds of different stuff. What's the scariest thing you've encountered out there in the deep woods? A wild boar with tusk, like not just one, but like 5 or 6. Yeah, you start trying to find a tree to climb. Because they come after you. Yeah, you don't want a 350-pound pig coming after you. That's wild as can be. I mean, we got pigs here. They'll eat you alive. Yeah. So yeah, you better carry a gun in the woods. 'Cause you don't know what you're gonna encounter here in the backwoods of Tennessee. But wild boar, yeah, they're the scariest. You don't wanna mess with them. My neighbor, my dad's neighbor, him and his buddies killed a bunch of boar that were going through the corn that they had. They shot this one boar so many times he was still coming after him, and half his head was blown off, and he was still coming after him. So, yeah, they're mean. Now, Bradley, you're old enough. There's this movie back in the 70s or 80s, kind of like a horror movie about this big, big, big wild boar that, remember that, Linda? It was back in like the 70s. You remember that movie? They were trying to kill this boar, but this boar was like as big as a house or something like that. It was like, I don't know what the name of it was, but it was like 78, 79 when it was made. You remember that movie? I vaguely remember it because my older sister made me watch it, and I ended up having nightmares. So that's why I remember it. She was good about that. Yeah, Razorback. Yep, that's it. Yeah. That's it. Yeah, my sister made me watch it. I had nightmares for a week. Just like, oh man, there was another one she made me watch. Fantasia, where them kids go in like that, uh, cemetery, but there's a old building, and there's like this guy, he's like a, what you call them guys that, uh, doing bombing and stuff like that. But he was wicked. He had like them little things that would fly through the air and would kill you. What's the name of that? Starts with a PH. I know that. Yeah, Beetle, I don't know about Bigfoot, but there's some big boar. I mean, the boar are pretty bad these days. Have I ever watched the movie Deliverance? Oh, yeah. My dad made me watch that. I'm like, why? And I don't want to watch that. Somebody getting, wet in the rear end. That's sick. Don't know why Dad liked that movie. He didn't really like it, but I don't know. He watched it 2 or 3 times, so I don't know. But I didn't like it. Ugh. Now that one gave me some nightmares. I didn't want to go in. I didn't want to go near any water for a little while. Yeah. No, I never seen that one. Yeah, it is. Yeah, that did too. Me too. Here I was, 10-year-old or 9. Don't remember. Probably 10. That was after, 'cause Mom wouldn't let him watch stuff around me like that, 'cause she's the Christian woman. But it was after they got divorced. Yeah. I ended up with him, 'cause he told me, now if you tell the lawyer you want to go live with her, I'm not going to come back. You'll never have a daddy again. I'll never come see you. So if you want a dad, you better tell the lawyer you want to come live with me. 'Cause if you don't, I'll never come back and see you again. So that's what my dad told me before they got divorced. So I'm like, oh my goodness, my dad gone? You know, that's horrible. So that's what I did. He kind of brainwashed me. He was a control freak. That's why me and him didn't get along when I got older. We were so much alike, but I wanted my own life and he wanted to control it every step of the way. But I miss him. I, I miss him a lot. 'Cause as we got older, he quit doing all that. 'Cause I just quit listening. He had no choice but just to let me do my own thing. I quit listening. Well, at times. There was times at 40-year-old. I had to listen to him. Didn't wanna. I had to come back home a couple times through my adulthood, and it was like, boy, you're under my roof. So as long as you're under my roof, you're gonna listen to me. Okay. And then it was like more depressing than anything. Half the time I listen. Anyway, he didn't really, as long as I did a little bit what he wanted to do, he was alright. But then when me and Miss Kim met, he didn't want me to have nobody. He wanted me to stay there and work with him at the house. He had this fascination with brush piles, always having to cut brush, stack it up, and burn it. I don't know why he liked that. You ever get wanting to know about true crimes in South from back in the day and just get solved 4 years ago? Let me know. Oh, wow. Okay. While you're bringing that up, Linda, I've got a fifth cousin that got the electric chair back in 1938 for killing 3 little girls down in Bledsoe County. Yeah. Him and Church Lester, the moonshiner, they went and blew up this house because my cousin, his brother, he got killed by a man. They had some kind of killings with a restaurant, something. I think it had more to do with whiskey and moonshine than anything, but they got into an argument, and the guy shot him. Well, he just didn't shoot him one time. He shot him, he emptied his gun on him. So, to get revenge, White Toilet, my fifth cousin, in Church Lester, went to his house, thought that he was there. He wasn't there. He was in Johnson City. And so they planted dynamite under the house or somewhere. Well, the guy's 3 little girls were in bed asleep, and the mother was in her bedroom. Well, he killed the 3 little girls, and it sent the mother to the hospital. She survived. So she testified against White in church. There was other witnesses, but just Church Lester, he claimed to be innocent. But he didn't get the electric chair. He was supposed to, but they found him dead in his cell. But people think around Bledsoe County that everybody knew Church. Church would not kill himself. So they think that somebody got to him from, the guy that they blew up his house. He probably had somebody inside go in there and kill him, make it look like a suicide. So, look that up. Church Lester. the moonshiner of Bledsoe County, Tennessee. Google that. You'll get it. You'll get all kinds of info on that. And White Tollett, that's my cousin. That's my fourth great grandma's brother's grandson. And White, his daddy was an atheist up until he died. When he was on his deathbed, he called for a preacher. So don't wait till it's too late, you know. Find the Lord, live for Him. The Bible says that when you do good, you get crowns up and stored for you up in heaven when you get there. Crowns and this and that. So if you start now, when you get to your eternal home, well, you'll be rich. But if you wait till it's too late, then you'll probably get one crown. But me, I don't care. I just want to see my Lord and Savior. Oops, excuse me. Hello, everybody. Thomas, how you doing? I should have went the other way, but I will. I'll walk slowly. How y'all doing? No, I ain't got the hiccups. Just bugs flying around my lips. Trying to wipe them away. Yep. Enjoy every time you got, people. Our time is limited. You're right. One life, man. Thank you. Appreciate that. You're exactly right. Make sure you live it to the best of your ability. Don't treat people like trash. Treat them good. If you don't want people to treat you like that, don't go treating them like that. Yep, that's what my friends used to say back in school. I'm a white Michael Jackson. Just beat it! Beat it! All you got to do is beat it. Oh, get you on me. Hello! How you doing? Good. I love your dogs. How old are they? Four? They're pretty. You have a good day. Thank you, Elijah. Doctor, the golden rule. Treat others as you would treat yourself. Yep. You gotta learn to love yourself. You know, if you don't like yourself, you're not gonna like anybody else. So you have to, you know, make yourself something that you like, you know, but don't pretend to be something that you're not. Be yourself. I'm a stickler with that. Too many people I've met in my 52 and a half years. Well, not half just yet, but working on it. I've seen a lot of people that pretend to be something that they're not. And I've never been like that. I believe that God made you what you are. You ought to just live that way. Give people what God gave you to give them. Where am I from? Tennessee, Elijah. Crossville, Cumberland County. Hunting, yep, I'm hunting for Sasquatch. John, I'm hunting for Bigfoot. You see him? I think there he is. I'm just teasing. Bradley, later, Thomas, have a good night or good day. Oh, it's a good evening to you. Do you like putting mustard on mangoes? Nah, that's nasty. I like mangoes, but not with mustard. That's kind of a little strange. But to each to his own. That's what I say. We're considering the Tennessee Valley because we're on the line of Tennessee. Oh, cool. You all move up this way towards me and Miss Kim. We'll go sidestepping together. Yeah. Once I get some land, I'm going to get me some. I'm going to get about 15 acres, maybe 20. Because I want a couple of horses. And I want some goats. So I can milk them. Hey, P. Junior. You want to do sidestepping? It's not sidestepping. It's sidestepping without the G. Yeah, makes it more twangish. Countrified, as you could say. Yeah, I do genealogy also. For genealogy, I am one of 58 grandkids just on my daddy's side. And on my mom's side, it's a small family. Mom was one of, let me count, Uncle Jim, Uncle Denny, Aunt Joy, Aunt Carol, and Mom. There was 5 of them. But Mark, my grandpa adopted, and grandma adopted my brother. Because at the time my mom was young when she got pregnant, and he kind of like didn't want nothing to do with her after that, so my grandma and grandpa adopted him. So up until he was, I don't know how old he was when grandpa told him that mom was not his sister, but his mom. There was kind of like he was kind of a little angry for a little bit, but he got past it. But I lost my brother 2 years ago. Let's see, let me count. Almost 3 years ago. He died of a heart attack. Massive heart attack. But I document cemeteries for genealogy. So, but I hike on the side We do cooking live streams. It's all in one channel because uh, that's just how I roll. Give you a little bit of this and a little bit of that. If you don't like one thing, I'm sure there'll be something I got out there that you will like. So, let's just say it's content for everything. So, but I'm not gonna go film me trying to embalm somebody. I don't really want to know how they do that. That's not my cup of tea. I'm sure it's not yours. Pretty little trail, ain't it? But I'm a Ford. I traced my family way back. They came on the ship, the Fortune, right after the Mayflower, back in 1623. So my Ford bloodline, it came off the Fortune. And my grandparents, they came off the Fortune was William and Martha Ford. But William, he passed away either on the trip over or right after. But I don't know because they had, like, when you got over to the new country, they had like drawings for like property, like little lots. Yeah, Plymouth. So there was like, well, what I found out on file that there was 4 or 5 acres gave to them. But that, when you're in a family like that, they give an acre to each individual. How many is in the household? That's how many acres you got. So, but he passed away either before or after they got there. So, yep, my voice is as real as the sunlight. I got an easy day today at work. We're down today. They have to put another line on the belt system. So I guess I'm gonna be down in the pit, cleaning the pit out, unless they do it before I get there, which I hope they do. Then that way I don't have to deal with no rats. Don't like those rats. Steal your phone chargers so they can call their buddy, Mr. Rat Fink. They stole my charger. I'm not kidding you. Last Friday, I come back, my charger was gone. And the cord was hanging off the side of the bridge like that, you know. And I'm like, where's it at? I question everybody. Too, I don't like a thief. So, I'm like, they're like, what are you looking for? I'm looking for my cord. It's gone. So, I don't like a thief. I ain't saying I ain't done it myself a time or two when I was younger, 'cause I have to admit it, yeah, I did. But I learned from that. You have to learn from that. or you're going to be stuck behind bars. I didn't go to jail for that, but I just got a bad feeling about doing it, so yeah. But I went to jail for other things like Mary Jane and getting drunk and being intoxicated, but never stealing. But thank the good Lord, He got me clean, sober, and I am not the man that I used to be. Thank the good Lord. I ain't where I want to go, but but I sure ain't where I was. Good morning. We're gonna get in the car where it's cooler. If I can find the key. There we go. No coffee. Not yet. Make sure it's gonna... Oh, thank you. Just didn't feel like it was gonna start for me. Okay. Let me put you right there if you don't fall off. So I can take this off because I'm sweating. Ooh-wee. Okay. Get my water bottle. There we go. We'll sit in here and talk for a bit. Whoa. If I don't, and turn on the air. Okay. Okay, thank you. Yeah, we're not going to be live tonight. We need an evening break. I got to do some stuff tonight, but tomorrow morning, we'll have a live. After work, we're going to have a live because tomorrow, this channel turns 1 year old. And then Wednesday, we're going to have another live stream in the evening, a birthday live stream for my mom. She's turning, I don't want to make her older than she is, 78. So we're going to celebrate her. Yeah. So please like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell because it's going to be a doozy. It's going to be a one birthday party Mom ain't going to forget. Goodbye, Elijah. Thank you for stopping by. And please subscribe. Beetle, it's 7:47 a.m. 7:47 coming out of the sky. Won't you take me down to Memphis on a midnight ride? I won't move. Play a little traveling band. CCR. Had to do that since it's 7:47, or it was. Just had to do that. I grew up listening to CCR. Yeah. Who stopped the rain? I can't sing that one. I'm not in tune. Bust out the karaoke. I ain't got no karaoke machine. Well, y'all, I'm going to get off here. I got to do a couple of things before I get to work. And I love y'all. Thank you for watching. And remember, tomorrow morning, live stream, but tonight we won't have one. Because I got some outside things I got to do. So, if the temperature is not too hot. It's about 80 degrees here. Pete Jr. Well, thank you. The reason why they're like that, you guys are gonna laugh. When I was a baby, I used to pull on my ears, and everybody said, "Don't do that. You're gonna stretch them." So when I was a baby, my grandma Ford told my dad to tape my ears to my head because they would grow normal. And my dad said, "I'm not gonna tape that boy's ears to his head, Mom. That's ridiculous." So I have big ears, like Dumbo. I wanted to fly. That's why I pulled on them, because Mom read me Dumbo, and I thought, well, if I could pull on them, I'll get them big and I could fly away from here. Too much drama. That's my wings. Well, I love y'all. Thank you for watching. And I'll see you in the morning. You have a beautiful day or evening, wherever it is you're at. And if you're fixing to go to bed, sweet dreams. Bye-bye. Y'all take care and watch the videos, okay? I got a ton of videos nobody's watching, so you know what I do if you watch those videos. You're welcome, P Jr. Y'all have a good day. Bye, Linda K. Thank you and God bless you. Bye, Derek. Bye, Bradley. Bye, Norma. Bye, Jason F. J. Bird. Second. I'll talk to y'all later. Okay?